friends, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be recapping September's goals and sharing my October goals and intentions and focuses with you guys, and I cannot believe we are in October. It is probably my second favorite month out of the whole 12 months of the year. There would only be one month that I love more than October. Guess with a comment down below. But I've been making these goal videos for you guys all year, and I will see them through until the end of the year, and then I will reevaluate if this is something that I want to continue to do. But I want to thank Skillshare for partnering with me today on today's video. They are sponsoring today's content, and I have an amazing class to share with you guys that we absolutely loved in our homeschool that I will tell you about here in a second. So, as I have been doing in the months previous, I will recap the previous month's goals, which would be September's goals. So I have my planner here, and I will let you guys know if I reach those goals or not. And then we will move on to October's goals, and I have them all written out right there. So that is what I will be sharing with you guys today. But now about Skillshare. So if you guys have never heard of Skillshare before, let me tell you a little bit about them. That it is an online teaching and creating platform. They have thousands of classes of anything you could want to know. Some of the classes that I have been sharing with you guys that we've been utilizing in our homeschool have been absolutely amazing for my kids. And I think a lot of people overlook Skillshare as like an additional supplemental resource for your homeschool, especially for your older kids. Now, of course, you can just take classes that you want to learn more about, but there is so much on there that could benefit your older kids in their homeschool. So we have been loving using Skillshare for that. Last month I shared with you guys about a hand lettering class that Kylie, my oldest daughter, took in conjunction with a hand lettering book that we got her. She's doing hand lettering as a part of an elective this year. And so this month I chose a class out for my son. Now, a lot of you guys have seen his art over the years, but he is an amazing artist. And so he's been getting more interested in animation, and specifically like how to make things appear animated himself. And what do you know? I found a class right on Skillshare for that. So this class he took is called Simple Character Animation, Create a Walk Cycle with Duick, and the creator of the course, the teacher of the course, his name is Fraser Davidson. Now, there were 16 different units that you guys can see right here, but none of them were longer than 6 to 7 minutes. And so that's perfect because they're just short snippets of information. And what I really love a lot about Skillshare is the fact that the course the people teaching the courses are generally experts and professionals in their field. So for example, he is an award-winning director and animator. He's the co-founder and owner of Cub Studio. He's worked with the NFL, England Rugby, the NCAA, the Canadian Olympic Committee, Fox Sports, and ESPN, both as an animator and a brand designer. So all the teachers, whether you're taking a baking class on here or a lifestyle class, like the teachers of the courses generally have some really great credentials. And so my son thought that that was just the coolest, that he was getting to take an animating class from someone who is like really using their skills in real life. So there are classes like that and so many more on Skillshare. I will have a link down below for you guys where you can check out Skillshare Premium for free. And I promise you, if you have older kids who are homeschooled, you will find foreign language, you will find hand lettering, you will find photography, videography, animation, art, watercoloring, anything. So many fun things on there for you or your kids to enjoy. So all that information will be down below, but thank you Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Okay, my goals in September were, my homeschool was to bring joy daily to my homeschool. I would say I did my absolute best. I probably was not totally successful on that, but I really tried. And that's the thing about goals, you guys, is if you don't set them, you won't get anywhere near it. But if you set a goal and then you miss the goal, at least you were thinking of the goal. It's kind of like that saying where it's like, if you shoot for the stars and you miss, you'll land on the moon or something like that. And it's like, it's true. If you've got a goal, you're gonna do better than if you don't have anything. So bring joy daily to my homeschool. I really tried. Personal goal was to stick to my personal disciplines, things like going to bed on time, sticking to my social media limits that I've put on there. I did pretty well with that. I would give myself a thumbs up on that goal. My relational goal was to figure out connection points for our new church home. I had a lot of you guys reach out to me about that, and I'm really thankful for you. So thank you for your comments, suggestions, feedback. I was encouraged by a lot of you guys who are mature believers, meaning you've been walking with the Lord for a long time, who resonated with what I was saying. Like, you don't connect in those traditional, like, this is how you connect when you're new to Christianity type ways anymore. And so you guys just sharing your stories with me was really helpful. That goal, though, I will say I did not accomplish that because I still have not figured out, I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm still praying about it. So I did not complete that goal, but it's still something that I am mentally focused on and praying over. And then my spiritual goal was daily quiet time in scripture. And yes, I have been reading one chapter of scripture every single morning. Almost every single morning. I do nothing perfectly, but close is a success. So I would say, yes, I accomplished that. So those were my goals for September. I would say that I definitely accomplished 2 of the 4. 2 of the other ones I'm still kind of trying and struggling with and wrestling with and figuring out, but that is life, and I'm just being honest. So now moving on into October. I told you guys it's my second favorite month of the year. My goals. Personal goal. I have 2 here. So you can probably tell, I told you guys September was a real struggle for me. October, I'm like determined to just not let the enemy win. So you can probably tell that reflected in my goals because I actually gave myself, I had the brain power to give myself some more goals. So my personal goals, I have 2 of them. Number 1 is to finish Christmas shopping. And I know that that's going to really bother some of you. Now, when I say finish Christmas shopping, what I mean is finish everything that I want to get done. There's a few things that I will leave off, like doing stockings and doing some different things for closer to Christmas, because I enjoy doing a little bit of shopping like in the season. I do enjoy a little bit of that. I would not enjoy having to do all of my shopping in the month of December. It would actually ruin the whole month. So I want to be done with everything that I want to be done with by the end of October. So that is a personal goal of mine. Another personal goal of mine is I want to run a marathon, so 26 miles by the end of the month. Now, you guys know I used to run half marathons, and so I've done like marathon training and things, but running is something that that is not my preferred choice of exercise. It's not something I love to do, but there is nothing that helps my mental health more than running. And October, we have beautiful weather, and I need to take advantage of it. So I thought, let me give myself a little running challenge. 26 miles by the end of the month. That equals out to about 5 miles a week. If I'm running 2 times a week, that's about 2.5, 3 miles each time. Like, that's doable. So we'll see if I reach that goal, but that is a personal goal of mine for October. Moving on into my relational category here, I want to get back at least through the end of the year into a date night situation with Jake. We were doing so well And then we fell off the date night monthly wagon, and we have been not good at that. So I would like to schedule us a date night once a month, and I would like to make it happen. We've been enjoying like doing date nights at home, like in the hot tub in the backyard and things like that, but going somewhere would probably be good for us. And then another relational goal that I have is to plan a girls trip with my friends. We generally have done that for the past 2 years in the spring, and so with it already being almost the end of the year, that's creeping up on us, and so I want to start that conversation because it always takes someone being like, let's plan that and get that figured out. So just some intentionality with relationships focused there. For homeschooling, I want to, my goal is for my kids to finish their science projects. They're presenting science projects to their friends, and we're doing science projects. We're doing the full thing. So my high schooler is going to be extracting DNA from a strawberry. My youngest daughter is going to be doing a step-by-step on how to make different feeling types of Play-Doh. My other son is building an exploding volcano, and then my other son is making a lava lamp in a bottle type thing. So that is going to take like focus and dedicated time, and so my goal is for those science projects and presentations to go well for our homeschool in October. And then also I just want to focus on being outside a lot. Like I said, we live somewhere super hot. We have to be indoors. I mean, we travel in the summer, which thank goodness, because it would just drive me absolutely insane to be locked inside all the time. But this is like our time to go outside, and so I want to take advantage of that. So that is my other goal for homeschooling. And my last section are my spiritual goals, and I wrote down for October, daily focus. So what I mean by daily focuses in the spiritual category is focusing on what God has for me that day, what God is speaking to me that day, choosing joy, choosing contentment, choosing peace that day. I am really in a place where my mind is wandering. Some things are kind of up in the air. We don't really know what the next 6 months holds. I mean, do we ever really know what the next 6 months holds? No, but we think we do. And now that I'm aware, I'm always aware, but like, you know, it's in the forefront of my mind that I don't know what the next few months holds. I really have to focus on just what's in front of me that day. And so, like, give us our daily bread. Lord, give me what I need for this day only. And that is what I need to focus on. And I just know that God is going to sustain me through the months ahead, but I'm only going to be sustained if I focus on daily asking, receiving what God has for me, and I just rest in that, and then tomorrow I do the same thing all over again. So that is my spiritual focus, is to just be cognizant of that daily ask of the Lord to sustain me through this time. So those are my goals for October. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have any feedback, anything resonate with you, are we thinking on any of the same things? Let me know down below. Be sure to check out Skillshare so you can get the free membership for Skillshare Premium. All that info will be down below as well. But I thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my goals and holding me accountable. It's been really helpful for me, and I hope you enjoyed them and it motivated you to just focus or set some intentions for the month of October. And I will see you guys all in my next one really soon. Bye guys.